Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawi, and I'm sure you've seen the list already, seen the squad already. 25 players have been called by Coach OTTO, and some changes have been made in this squad, and quite surprising to a couple of things. First of all, let's run through the players that could not make it into the team. First off was Thomas Partey, the coach of the side. OTTO responded to Thomas Partey's absence by giving a reason that the player wanted to come, but unfortunately, he decided not to let him come, or he decided that he should not, or it wasn't necessary for him to come. He decided, and the reason why he has chosen to keep it confidential. Quite interesting, and we'll be running through the list right now. But Frederick Asare loses his spot. Frederick Asare, who is currently with the Chan side, he has lost his spot in the team, and it's quite interesting that Frederick Asare has lost his place in the team. But I think for sure it has to do with the fact that the Chan tournament is coming up. OTTO would want him to concentrate on the Chan team and get ready, 100% focus on the Chan tournament. But that being said, there have been 4 local players that have been called in this latest call-up. We'll run you through the full list right now. And first off, the goalkeeping position, just one change, as I mentioned earlier. Lawrence Atizi, he remains in there. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin makes a return into the team. Joseph Wolakot maintains his spot in the Black Stars team. Ali Seidu is also in here. Tariq Lamptey is also in here from Brighton Wabium, scored a goal a couple of weeks ago. Also in there is Jonas Ajete. No surprises there. These are the defensive guys. Nathaniel AJ got his first call up this year, I think in March, in those 2 friendlies between Ghana and Nigeria, and then Ghana and Uganda. Alexander Juku doing so well with Fenerbahce and Jose Mourinho's side in Turkey. He's in there. Jerome Opoku scored a couple of goals in the last 2 weeks. Great to have him back. Gideon Mensah, and also with left back Isaac Affle. He is the first local player in there. Razak Simpson is getting a very first call up. He plays with Nations FC. 2 of the local players have been called in here. I've mentioned them. Elisha Owusu Abu Francis, Ibrahim Sulemana also in here. No surprises there. Michael Baidu, Kudus Mohammed, and I'm surprised with the call up of Kudus Mohammed. Kudus Mohammed, unfortunately, out for 5 games after the last international break. He cited the fact that the events in his nation and also stuff that had been going on did not give him adequate preparation and made him mentally unstable for the national team, and that was the reason why that issue happened. He pleaded, the FA gave him a £60,000 fine along with along with a further 2-game ban. That was the issue with Kudus Mohammed and his team there. So, but Kudus Mohammed is still called up here by Coach OTTO despite all those issues. I think OTTO has a plan for him, and we'll see what happens when Kudus comes in to play for the Ghana Black Stars. Also in here is Emmanuel Aintree of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, a 3rd official player from the local league. Ibrahim Osman of Feyenoord scored a couple of goals in recent weeks. Also in here, in Ernest Nwama with Lyon. Antoine Selom Semenyo in inspiring form. Jordan Ayew, Iñaki Williams, Abdul Fattah Wishahaku, and Joseph Paintsel. So these are the 25 players who have been called up into the national team. 25 players have been called up into the Ghana Black Stars to play the final 2 games. Anything is possible, as OTTO said. And in the press conference, he mentioned the fact that, you remember the World Cup in 2022, Ghana's group. Now, South Korea were not in the reckoning. Ghana just needed to beat Uruguay, and the talk was about Ghana joining Portugal in the round of 16. And that is what he's looking for us to put our hopes on, probably. South Korea were not even in the equation because they had more or less been the 3rd place team in the group at the time. But South Korea did their bit. They beat Portugal, which surprised a lot of people. And the other results went their way, and they were able to qualify. So South Korea is where we should draw inspiration from. Aside that, football is a sport that can pop up a lot of surprises. A sport that anything is possible. So we should try as much as possible to keep hope alive, basically. Keep hope alive and hope for the very best here, because anything is possible when it comes to the sport of football. Aside that, it is a game in which probably OTTO will be using to prepare for the the March World Cup qualifiers. That being said, the captaincy issue came up, and the man right here, you can see here, Jordan Ayew has been named as the next Black Stars captain. Yes, Jordan will be the captain of the side after the issue with Kudus Mohammed being the captain and all that came out of it. The issues we've had, he went to visit him, he went to speak with him, and it's confirmed now that Jordan will be the captain of the Ghana Black Stars team heading into this international break. It's going to be an interesting one. Final two games, I know it could be a dead rubber by the second game played here in Accra, but hopefully we have something to fight for in the end. We're hopeful. That's all we can be right now, and we hope that the Black Stars will put up a performance. We are yet to win in the 4 qualifier games that we have been playing in so far. Jordan Ayew was not the captain the last time out. Some said he expressed his displeasure to coach Kwesi Appiah, the issue in the second leg with a fight with this man here, Lawrence Atizigi, and all that. It has been unfortunate, the politicking or the issues that have gone on in the Ghana Black Stars team. But these are the guys that are going to be representing us for the Ghana Black Stars game between us and, first of all, Angola on the 15th of November, and then subsequently we will play with Niger in the final game. Sudan will play Niger first and then play Angola in their last game. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. But let me know what you think will happen when the two stars meet, then the Black Stars meet. And we'll see. We'll bring you all the updates, bring you all the insight. But these are the 25 guys representing Ghana. The reasons for some of the absentees: Frederick Asare, I said, probably to focus on the CHAN more. Thomas Partey wanted to come, but the coach said the issue or the reason why he did not want him to come or did not call him was confidential. I, for one, feel that probably Partey not notifying the coach before he was called up, and like there are so many issues going on in the team, so it's quite unfortunate that we are finding ourselves in this situation, and we hope that things are resolved and the Black Stars team gets back to its full glory as we know it. Right now things are not the best with the national team. We hope that the boys can show us something. If it's 2 wins and we still don't qualify, we'll take it as a positive result and focus on the World Cup qualifiers. Much more important to a lot of Ghanaians for that matter. And we hope that we can get that qualification in place. Your thoughts in the comments box on the squad, on the reasons for some absentees, and the new guys that are coming from the local league, and everything in between. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.